Hey, 114, and this is going to be a quick video today. I just wanted to mention a couple things. First, falling asleep in the wish fulfilled is the only thing you have to do. Techniques, what you do during the day, doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Okay? There really is no free will. Your free will is falling asleep in the wish fulfilled. I posted a video a couple days ago of Alan Watts, and he explains exactly that. And if you've listened to that video, give me your thoughts on that video for anyone who listened to that. And if you haven't listened to it, it's a couple videos back. I think it might be day 111, but check it out. Okay. So these techniques that I talk about, I've been talking about asking yourself questions for like the last 3 days. All right. It's made a big difference in my life again today. Asking myself questions at certain intervals of the day when I'm in kind of a quandary or I need a solution to something. What would my future self do? What would the person that I'm becoming, how would he handle this situation? What would he do? Where would he look for a solution? Okay. But in the end, again, as passionate as I am about this technique, it is only a technique. Okay. And so, again, going back to what I just said, falling asleep in the wish fulfilled is the only thing you really need to do. So, knowing that techniques really don't make that big of a difference, you want to make sure you're picking techniques that feel good, that resonate with you. If asking questions is making you overthink things, and it's kind of like somebody posted, they started this process where they started asking questions to themselves, and they kind of like, got to a point where it was like making them kind of nuts. All right. So if you're doing this for a couple days and you're not kind of like feeling a little bit better or feeling the same or feeling good, then it's probably not resonating with you. All right. So any of these techniques, like I'm just going to give you what I've done to figure out what techniques work for me. Okay. Gratitude, walking meditation, all of the techniques that I do. All right. I have started and I've done them. And then I saw how I felt when I was doing the techniques. And then sometimes purposely, sometimes not purposely, I would take a couple days off from just one of them. Okay. This way I can distinguish, is this technique really resonating with me? Is this making me feel better? And so I did this with a couple techniques and I noticed a slight dip in how I felt. So I then made that non-negotiable. I was like, okay, I realized that I don't feel as good when I do this technique. Or when I don't do this technique, I don't feel as good. So I need to put that on my non-negotiables. And so now the things, since I've done that, the things that are on my non-negotiable list that I know if I don't do them, I won't feel as good. When I have that thought come in, I know it's from the old person. Like, do you really need to do this? Is this because I've already answered that question? Yeah. Okay. So if you're asking yourself questions and you're not feeling better, just stop. All right. If you're doing gratitude and you've done that little test that I talked about, you did it, you did it for a couple of days, you saw how you felt. And I haven't mentioned this before, and I didn't even really realize until this came up. And this is why everything is happening for you. All right. This comment came up. It made me think about this and how this is working so well for me, asking questions. But this guy who's posting is telling me how it had the opposite effect for him. That brought this up, so I'm able to share this. So if you haven't done this, all right, do the techniques, do the asking questions. okay, for a couple days. Give it a shot. See how you feel after a couple days. If you're just feeling great and better, then you don't even have to stop, okay? But if you do it for a couple days and you're like not sure whether it made you feel better, then don't do it for a couple days. And then you'll know like right away. All right? So I just thought I'd share that right there, and you know, always looking to help. I want to talk about the sleep meditation real quick. I thought this was going to be a shorter video, but I guess not. But the sleep meditation I posted last night, I did add just today. I added the affirmations in the description. So now you'll be able to click on it and see the affirmations. I thought about that because I have listened to sleep meditations for a while, and I would always click on the description to see if they had the affirmations listed. And any time they didn't have the affirmations listed, I would click off the video because I want to know what's being said while I'm sleeping, especially now that I know how important it is. Like that has a chance to impress the subconscious mind. If I wake up in the middle of the night and I have the headphones on and I have something playing that I don't even know what's playing, who knows what's going into the subconscious? But if I wake up in the middle of the night and I know I am the creator of my reality, love is all around me, like I love myself unconditionally, and I have all these things going into my subconscious, and that's what my subconscious mind is being impressed with, I'm good to go. And so the last 2 days I've been listening to this sleep meditation, and the last 2 days I felt better. I normally feel great, but this was a different kind of great. And I can only attribute it to the fact that this is a mixed bag. All right. The sleep affirmations that I had been listening to were solely focused on wealth and riches and becoming financially free. Okay. This is like a mix of everything. I think it's like 16 different affirmations, and there's a little bit of everything like confidence, wealth, love, all of those kinds of things. So I feel like that's what's made the difference over the last 2 days. So also I talked to my mom today and she fell asleep to it last night. And my wife and my mom are my two biggest critics, and they both enjoyed it. So I got their feedback. I would love some feedback from somebody else if you listened to it, if you gave it a try, even if you didn't like it. Like I said, you know, it's not gonna be the same. Not everybody's gonna love it. All right. And there's always room for improvement. And so when I can get some feedback, if I have 3 or 4 people saying the same thing, then I know that that's the adjustment I need to make on the next video. Okay. But if you enjoyed it, I would love to hear that too. And I'd love to hear why. Like what is different about this than other videos that you've listened to. All right. So, that's it for that. Lions Den, real quick. We got Brent, Kate, Shadow Flare, and Lee Hodges all falling asleep in the wish fulfilled. Lucas, I missed your post yesterday. I will shout you out today. And I feel like you're going to post today, but this will be the last time I mention you in a video until you post again. So, looking out for that post. And anyone else who wants to join the Lions Den and falling asleep in the wish fulfilled is when your life changes. Okay, so post that you fell asleep in the wish fulfilled, and then I'll shout you out in tomorrow's video. And this is a little community that is slowly growing, and we just hold each other accountable. Everyone checks in, just put a check mark down there, fell asleep in the wish fulfilled. I'll shout you out in tomorrow's video. And then that's how it goes, man. It's like if you're doing this by yourself, you're kind of on an island. But when you join here, and you know that, we're a team basically, and we're just like, we're doing this together, and you know that, like, okay, let me post, I'll get shouted out, and this way I make sure I do it. And that's what it's about, because when you're consistently falling asleep in the wish fulfilled, your life will change and it will improve. Okay? That's it for today. I love you all. Enjoy your Saturday night. I'm going to enjoy mine, and I will see you tomorrow for day 115. Love you all.